What's up, Dragon Brood? I just realized we ain't played dragons in a minute, and we like dragons here at Aggro U. So we're gonna ramp dragons and see how crazy we can get today. But we do need some removal, so we're starting with Burst Lightning because, well, if we're gonna ramp, we'll be able to do this for 4 fairly regularly. We do have some Llanowar Elves to help get us where we want to go. Some Abrade, which is removal, but there are a lot of artifacts running around that could be kind of annoying, and it's something to use against the Synthesizer decks. We're going to play some Sarkhan because we have a lot of dragons. I think like 12 or 13, a bunch. We do have some Intrepid Paleontologists to help with graveyard stuff, but also give us all the colors that we need. We do have Moira Trash Tactician, which is kind of nice here because it's a little bit of extra life gain. I don't know how often we'll get to the 8 on the expand, but 4 should get us some extra life, which is really good, and it gives us an extra mana every turn. Magmatic Hellkite, this could hopefully slow the opponents down a little bit, but otherwise just a quality 4/5 flyer. We do have some Dragonhawk Fates Tempest, because again, we're going to be playing a lot of dragons, several things with larger power, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. We do have one Twin Flame Tyrant, because if we can double the damage we're doing, that's always good. And Bloomvine Regent. This is another way to help us ramp up. We can go search for a couple of forests, or just play it and then start gaining life. Disruptive Stormbrood, this is kind of a catch-all, another way to get rid of artifacts and enchantments. It's a way to get rid of small creatures. We'll see how important this is, but if there's a dragon that could be swapped out, it's probably going to be this one. Of course, Meringue River Regent, if you're playing blue and you're playing dragons, of course we're going to play this. Just returning opponent stuff or using it as a way to dig to something else is great. And we're going to be playing some Repulsive Mutation. This is just a really good counter, especially when we're ramping up. We'll be able to counter something, pump a creature up, and then hopefully finish them off on the next attack step. But yeah, if you've been looking for something like this, we're going to leave a link. It'll take you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor. However, I recommend you watch the video first because you may not like the deck. Who knows? I think you will, though, because it's dragons. But if you want to buy anything, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. It's TOAMagic.com. You can use my code DRAGON, DRAGN, and it'll save you 5% on whatever you get over there. For now, though, let's go get in and see how fast we can ramp up to big dragons. I guess we keep this. Alright, and we just pass. And I was going to announce this to channel members first, but this is kind of just a fun thing. I think what we're going to do is, if you leave a comment, what I'm going to do is at the end of the week, I'm going to try and pick a random video, and then we're going to look at all the comments in that video, and then I'm going to award somebody a prize. I think that'd be really cool to do, and I'm going to vary it up. Sometimes it's going to be supplies, sometimes it's going to be rare cards, sometimes it might just be some cool memorabilia that people haven't seen before. So yeah, should be a fun thing to do. Hopefully y'all appreciate it, and I can give something back and do something a little different. But we'll do it once a week, so you're going to have to comment on every video. Comment a relevant comment, not just like comment for the algorithm. Like, it's got to be something that shows you actually watched the video. That's important. How do I want to this is interesting. I think I want to I'm trying to think how I want to use these cards. I think I want to just kill this guy and then just play Intrepid Paleontologist here. Like, they get a point. And I did that because anything else they play here that, you know, they could play like Halaya or something and we can kill her. Okay, well, they didn't have one, so it didn't really matter. But it could have, and that's what's important. Alright, now we go ahead and kill this dude. Then we play a big dragon of our own. Alright. Deal 2. We didn't want the land, so that's also very good. I mean, I'm sure they have like a shelter Bigo, so we're only going to get one real hit with our dragon unless we find something. And speaking of, there's a Halaya. Look at that. Ooh, actually, I don't hate that, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can... Alright, alright. I'm into this. Oh, Repulsive Mutation! Really? Oh, man. I kind of need to cast this. Because it's a waste. It's sad to let this go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, dang it. Actually, you know what? What if I just go for it here? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just put the counters on this. And then they'll probably play, I'm assuming, a shelter to get rid of our 7/7. Because just playing Halaya isn't quite good enough here for them. Yep, there's a shelter, as expected. Alright. So here's what I'm thinking. I could go search for... Well, not you. If I search 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's not going to quite cut it. All right, let's go ahead and attack first. Ah, just a land. That's unfortunate. I can play this if I take 2. I can play Moira, still search, and then we're in pretty good shape. I mean, they might have another shelter to get rid of our dragon, which would be annoying, but... You know, if they have it, they have it. That's not super scary here. Alright, I guess the question is, what do we even want to go search for here? I mean, we're searching for something. I just don't know what yet. Because we have lots of choices. Oh, wait, if we just get this, do we win? That's 10... And then we would deal 11, 12, 7, that's 14. They would have to block with Moira, or block the Moira. I mean, yeah, that's probably our best bet. I'm just going to get this. Not going to overthink it. Just put them in a situation just like, hey, you got to block. I guess they don't have to. But that's 14, 15, 16. And we have an unknown card. I'm just going to let that ride. Take 4. Or, yeah, so they go to 3. We've drawn so much mana this game. It's not been great for us. Alright, they're going to attack. And then probably sweep the board and give us a 2/2 back. Yep, that makes sense. And we'll go ahead and remove some things so we don't have to worry about seeing them again. It's always wild when I see these aggro decks playing big sweepers, but, you know, that's how things go sometimes. Let's return. Attack. Hell, they probably have another sweeper, to be honest. But we weren't going to not play the meringue there. I mean, I guess we could have went digging for cards, but that would have been halfway pointless. Alright, well, that does something. Oh, no! Why did we draw that here? Twice we hit that. Oh, gosh. Alright, I'm just going to hit them for damage here. That does hurt, though. That does hurt. Alright, Pride Mate, what you got to go with? And another Shelter Bagos. Nope, but Healer's Hawks do block. I mean, that's not nothing. Alright, go attacking. Let's see what we find. Just lands, huh? That's disappointing. I guess the good news is they gain 1, lose 2 in this exchange. I just need another body. Like, just give me something. Like, that's all I want. Yeah, I might as well play the ley lines. Not do anything in hand. Just no mana. Okay, that's helpful. So we don't have to worry about anything ridiculous happening here. You know what? I'm just going to play this. I'm not even going to deal the 2 to him. I'm just going to play a thing, and that's ball game. I mean, I guess it's probably game either way since we have so much mana. But this is also part of the reason why we wanted to play these is because we have ways to find so much land. Alright. That should do it. Pulse of Mutation, lock this one up. Yeah, we just aren't even going to let that be a thing. What is it, for 3? Now we'll put it on the big one, obviously. Got to be careful when you play Repulsive Mutation, too. There's 2 targets. One, your creature you choose that gets the counters or no counters. And then the spell you're trying to counter. Alright, well, that'll do it. That was a crazy, weird game. But, you know, we'll take those. And we got a little lucky that we had earlier move because the opponent kept a very aggressive hand with a bunch of little guys. And then I think they were planning to go creature, creature, shelter, and just gain a bunch of life with this already out. So we got a little bit lucky there. Okay, we'll keep that. This actually is kind of a fire hand, actually. I'm into this. I guess we got to do this so we can get this Landfall out. Also, if y'all are going to be in Atlanta, at MagicCon Atlanta in a couple weeks, or next month at Vegas's Command Fest, or the week after at the Tacoma, Washington Command Fest, I will be at all of those things. If you want to come by, say hello, go grab a drink afterwards, whatever. Let's show you this, because that's the one I'm most likely to play next. It's always weird when they know you have the other dragon, because, like, I probably want to kill a dragon, but you also kind of want to kill a Sarkhan. Sure, you got it. Let's do this. I don't want to use the treasure here yet, especially since I have Meringue and could do some fun stuff. So they're just doing reanimator-y things, so there's no way you're just throwing this in the yard for no reason. The only good news is if they reanimate that, they only get the counters one time, because we could bounce it back to their hand. And our creatures fly. So we have some stuff working for us here. Molt Tender. Ooh, do we care about Molt Tender? I feel like we just want to do this. And just put pressure on them and just be like, cool, do whatever you're going to do. Like, now just playing a reanimator spell isn't enough. Because if you get the Knights of the Round out, we're just attacking for 14 in the air. Yeah, that's not going to do. You're going to have to kill our Twin Flame Tyrant, I believe. Yep, that's just a GG's. I agree, opponent. Let's go attacking. I mean, you never know. Sometimes people want to hit you with the false GG's. Had that happen a few times, but nope, looks legit this time. Oh, no. We have to mulligan this. We can't cast anything in this hand. This is better. We'll keep it. Oh, boy. I guess... God, this is actually a tough choice. Oh, man, I'm going to get rid of that and hate myself later. I don't know why I did that. I should have left mana up so I could kill a thing. That was so stupid. If I lose because of that, I totally deserve it. Because I should have killed that, now had that this turn. Now they're going to shock my paleontologists, and we're just going to look silly. Yep, that's totally my fault. I had so many ways to avoid that, and I didn't. We'll pass. Let's... I'm going to do this, because there is a weird thing where, like, if I were to shoot them for 2, they could shoot us with, say, like a shock and then pump this, and that would feel real bad. So I'm going to target this guy. Just making sure nothing crazy happens. Discard 2 cards, draw many cards. Put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. All right. Yeah, just playing that land tapped on turn 1 really changed the pace of this whole game. Fortunately, it didn't completely blow up in my face, but it very well could have. And it still might, honestly. Because we're technically like a half turn behind now from where we would have been. But that being said, by the time we get to this stage of the game, everything probably looks very similar. Interesting they don't have any planes to go get, so that's good. So if there's white cards in hand, we've at least stranded those. Oh, okay. You know, I think I'm willing to attack here. Hopefully they're not playing any actual pump spells for their slick shot show off, but bet we're going to find out. Screaming Nemesis, you got it, because our creatures mostly fly anyway. Alright, let's find a dragon we can cast. That's nothing like a dragon we can cast. It's kind of the opposite. There's some more of their white mana. Alright, we could be dead next turn. Oh, actually, okay. Alright, maybe we could do something with this. 3, 4, 5. This gets pumped. 6, 7. And then we get shot. Alright, we're going to pass. Actually, they probably just have a shelter at this point, don't they? Yeah. Alright, GG's. That's tough. Actually, you know what? I guess that's not totally accurate. Yeah, because we're going to take at least 6 here, right? And then a shot from something. Yeah, we go to 4. Yeah, we're probably still dead. At least I would think so. Yeah. I was off kilter with this whole game. They deserve to win this. I didn't play well enough to win, honestly. And they're probably holding a lightning strike. Oh, we could have just killed this anyway. What are you doing, opponent? Like, seriously. Okay, let's keep this. Our opponent has a sweet username, Penguinus. That is fun. That actually might be a real word. Like, something that resembles a penguin would be Penguinus. I've never used the word, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds like a real word. Like, if somebody... Because here's the thing. Like, if somebody describes something to me as being Penguinus, I would know exactly what they're talking about. So that's so weird. I don't know. One of y'all will probably tell me, but I think it's a real word. If it's not, it should be. All right, Fable. Do we get to leave the opponent with 2 basics? Looks like the answer is yes. That is good for us. Let's put this on Dragon. And get rid of that. Would you like to bounce my Magmatic Hellkites? I would not be opposed to that. Playing Grixis colors. Well, this Hellkite's dead one way or the other, right? Nope, just a Fountain Bell. Interesting. Okay, well, this is where things start getting kind of entertaining when we have a repulsive mutation here. As long as we can keep the Paleontologist alive. Okay, that was the real kicker. If they had something to kill a Paleontologist there, this would have sucked. I can play this, but I don't think the value's there. I think I'm just going to attack for 4. And play the protect the Hellkite game here. Especially since we can also blast them for 4 if necessary. Or something for 4. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing here in these colors. Ill-timed explosion. Let's not and say we didn't. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Also, if that's their main removal, we're now making a creature big enough they probably can't kill it with the next ill-timed explosion. So we attack for 7 is 9. Oh, right, 9 puts them at 7. All right, let's go for it. So they go to 7. I will play Moira here. I mean, there's a chance they get rid of both of these, but whatever. I mean, they could, like, ill-time get rid of stuff and then play the 1 black -10/-10 thing. Because stuff died, so who knows. Whoa, Withering Torment. Well, that's unfortunate. Glad we held on to a Burst Lightning. This is just a for real control deck. Just draw, get lands, removal. Like, that's their whole game plan. And I can respect it. Oh, well, we got another repulsive mutation. We're probably good, I imagine. Yeah, we just attack. I'm not even going to worry about the mana situation. And I'm going to just... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. If we shoot them for 2 and then they counter, we just... Oh, I actually can't repulsive mutation. Oops. I goofed up attacking with my Paleontologist. I thought I had another blue land for some reason. And I definitely don't. So I'm just going to wait, see if they commit to a sweeper, and then we'll try to just hit them for 1. Well, for 2. Alright, didn't have to worry about it. Okay, we'll keep it. You know what's funny? This is like low-key one of the more interactive boards they have, where you can like look around and see all the clues and all the stuff lights up. Kind of neat, honestly. Alright, let's just get rid of this. Probably a little aggressive. I could have probably saved to see if they play Tifa next turn. But this is okay, I think. We will reveal this dragon. Won't show them when we're about to play. But this should work out, because then we'll have access to a removal spell for Tifa, and then we'll have a counter, and then hopefully, maybe, Meringue? We'll see. Oh, actually, that's even better. So, I don't think they have anything bigger than 2 toughness, right? So we just go ahead and... Well, yeah. Yeah. We'll just do this. Because this is a sorcery as well. And there is a weird thing where they could play something that ends up pumping and we can't kill it. Or, I don't know. Probably the wrong call. I probably should just shoot her for 2, but... Decision made. We're in already. Chocobo, sure. You got it. I will attempt to shoot the Chocobo with the assumption that they can protect it. I mean, I expected nothing else there. It's totally fine. Okay. Well, you're not exactly what we wanted to draw here. But we're going to do it anyway. Because at some point, we got to try to get a move on. Maybe I'm supposed to sit back behind the repulsive mutation or whatever, but... You know, this is where we are. Alright, I can at least jump block 1 time here safely. Okay, I can't jump block here 1 time safely. Alright, we're going to need to lean on this repulsive mutation pretty hard then. Alright, go to 11. The good news about the Chocobos, you can almost always jump block it, so that's fine. Okay, well, opponent's at 11. I don't know how we're going to get it done from here. It's very disappointing. We got stuck on lands. And not much we could do about it otherwise. Oh, are you going to try to fight down my Hellkite or something? Hangerback Walker. What? All right. Well, that's a thing we don't see too often. Do I even care about that? Like, I don't even know. I guess I'm supposed to counter that. Like, I don't know what to do with this card. Like, it's kind of wild. All right. I guess I will. Pay 1. I mean, I'm still not sure this helps us get where we need to go, but maybe. All right, if I take 7, we go to 4. Is there a way we lose? Because this will go away next turn. Also, is there a way we could just win? I'm going to risk just taking it. Oh, I mean, I guess we could take 2. We kind of have to. 2 and 4 almost doesn't matter here, really. It's basically the same thing. Alright, if they get a removal spell, we're dead. If not, we're still playing Magic. It's kind of what this is right now. Alright, Tifa does not have haste yet. That also does not remove a thing. That also does not remove a thing. Okay, so Meringue, all you have to do here is just find 2 damage. Or a land in our double damage dragon. That also works. We have so many outs here. We just got to get to them. Alright, opponent's at 6. Meringue, can you get us there? That's definitely not it. Oh boy. Well, we'll get rid of this because we can't even use that. We got a braids, but okay, well, this is it, right? We have to just go looking for the burst lightning. Is it there? It is not there, and we lose. Okay, well, we tried. I mean, if we'd have drawn these sooner, I think we'd have been okay, but yeah, just bad timing. Hell, or even the Moira there would have let us gain some life, but nope, we put the opponent to 1, and that's all she wrote. Ugh, terrible. Terrible. But the opponent drew well. Can't really fault them for that. Alright, I mean, yeah, we can't really keep this. We can't keep it. I wanted to. I really did, but I couldn't convince myself. Let's keep this, get rid of this. Let's see what we can do. It says all the right mana to be productive, so let's see. Alright, you're gone, Llanowar. Also, I don't remember if I mentioned it or not. New contest that we're doing. That end of the week, I'm going to look at all the videos for the week. I'm going to pick one at random, and then anybody who's left a relevant comment that relates to the video, I'm going to randomize and give something away every week. And I have a lot of stuff to give away. I've got stuff sitting in my closet, stuff from shows, rare items, stuff from my time at Wizards. I've got valuable cards just sitting on my computer desk right now, actually. So we have a whole variety of things we will be giving away. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Counter for you. Go attacking. If you would like to bounce my Hellkite, I would not be too bothered by that. One might say I'd even appreciate it. Mostly because I just get to pump Sarkin again and attack for 4. This is a fun and interesting build, though, because we have so many different dragons with their omens. It's like we got a bunch of extra spells. We just have to be able to draw them, that's all. Alright, what do we got? Scholar. Sure. Why not? Come on, let's find another Magmatic Hellkite then. Putting another Deuter in the way would be awesome. Oh, we did. Wow. I was just kind of blowing smoke there, but I'll take that. Hell yeah. Get in there. All right. Oh, and now they find their non-basics. Well played, opponent. Well played. All right, put a counter on something. Yeah, Steam Core Scholar. That makes sense. Say if you attack, I'm definitely blocking there, in case you were wondering. Yeah, we're just attacking. I mean, we don't have reason to not. Double block Sarkin if you want. We are totally okay with that. I will gladly fire that off again. Yeah, it's kind of the play you've got to make here. Put this in tapped. We'll go ahead and play this. Tap one of their lands down. Put them in a spot that they have to find more bounce spells and or ways to block Hellkites. Also, Hellkite being a 4 or 5 is totally relevant in this scenario. Okay, well now we're good. I say that. They haven't. I don't think they played a land. No, they did play a land. I was thinking they didn't. They could have played a land and a bounce spell, but I think we're good. Yep. All right, cool. Of all the decks we ended up beating, the Vivi deck, not the one I thought it was going to be, but here we are. You know, you just take those sometimes. Oh, easy mulligan. There was no way we could do anything with that hand. Let's keep this, and oddly, I think I'm going to get rid of the repulsive mutation. I think that's correct. Can't get rid of the dragon because we need, if we decide to play Sarkin, we want to be able to get a treasure, right? So one of the things we can do here is we can play this, and then if it lives, we can Sarkin and leave up a Braid for the following turn. Well, didn't matter. Got hit with the get lost. Alright, we have back-to-back Sarkins. That's kind of interesting. And then let's see what we find. Sure. Like, why not? We're gonna kill my Sarkin too. Crawler. Did not expect to see that from the blue-white deck, but okay. I'm going to see if there's a land on top. Do we get to play a land? We do not. All right, at some point we got to find more mana, so that's got to go. Scrabbling Claws. Maybe this is just like an Azorius artifact pile. Yeah, it very well could be. I don't know. I have not seen anything like this to speak of. Yeah, we just go attacking, I guess. I don't know what we're doing here. Play this tapped. Oh, that's a good hit. I was just thinking, man, if I was going to get to this much mana, it would have been nice to still have a repulsive mutation. And then, like, look what happened. Sometimes you get lucky. Oh, no, 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 friend. We are not in... Actually, hold up. Because they need to play something else for that to matter here. And we could also just Regent next turn. Yeah, all right. You can have it. I will play risky magic here. Now, though, it makes sense. At least Crawler triggers your Synthesizer, so it kind of makes sense. Oh, well, then there's that. If I do this, I get to attack for 6. I get to leave this up, and then that's probably ball game. All right. In the turn. We also still have access to Meringue River Regent, too. So that's the other thing. Perilous Snare. I will say no thank you to the Perilous Snare. Let's just do 0. Aven Interrupter. Alright, you got me. Like, they're just in the lab cooking right now, y'all. I don't even know. Don't even know what to say to that. That's crazy. Alright. Well, sometimes you don't know what to expect, you know? Here you go. Bounce that and that. Sure, it's gone. They bought them both. That's a good sign. I mean, credit to the opponent, though, because generally these decks don't have many ways to... Oh, it sucks. We're going to lose a meringue there. You know, I guess I'll attack. Like, I'm not really doing anything with that. Feel free. Means you're going to have a harder time dealing with the dragon next turn. Of course, they probably have another Perilous Snare. Oh, no? Oh, you know what? We got to make this into a 6 power because they probably have the saw blades or something here. Whoa, 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 Arena. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because we have this. But still, I wanted blue mana up so I can use the... Actually, I don't even know. The mutation, I don't think I can pay anything extra for it. Can I? Yeah, I can only do it for 0. So I attack, and then... Alright, so here's the plan. So I at least get credit for the dragon, so I get a treasure here. Oh, then... Yeah, they're dead. Oh, no, because they copied their thing. Oh, that sucks. And I can't use this except at sorcery speed. That's tough. So I kind of walked into that one, but I didn't have a lot of choice. Alright, well, we go to 12. Good news is we have things that can remove that stuff. We just have... Well, alright. That's not quite going to get us there. Oh, it's probably another Aven Interrupter or whatever here. Alright, go to 8. Or, who knows, they could be another 3 steps ahead. But either way, we still got to spend it. Yep, that's what I thought. I was like, we kind of knew. Jeez, really? Just lands? Is that what we're doing here? I mean, I guess, can I still kick it? Alright, looks like I can. Alright, well, we gave ourselves a shot. Sure. Here's the thing. We have stuff that can remove this. Like, we can unlock the Dragon Hawk. That would be an automatic point of damage. We have burn spells that can do damage. Like, we have so much stuff right now that we could hit. We just... Well, we're dead now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ugh, that was so terrible. Sure? I don't know if this is good or not. Nutrient block. I've seen a few random lists playing that. And I'm not going to lie, it does intrigue me a little bit. But we'll see. Why does it glow? I guess because you can just sacrifice it? That's weird, though. Alright, this gets countered. Nope, no counter. Alright. Not mad at that. And they didn't sacrifice this. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, because you're going to turn it into a deuter? Alright, I guess. Sure, put this on dragon. And I guess we just play it and destroy the nutrient block? Actually, yeah, whatever. You can have a card. Wait. Oh, because it's indestructible.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Had to get rid of the enchantment. That's why it's glowing. That makes so much more sense. Jete. Like, this deck's wild. I'm here for it, though. Just can't say I've seen anything like that before. Okay, so we can play this. Make a treasure. Then play this. I think I want to use the treasure, actually. Now, they're probably going to sweep the board because they have an indestructible creature or whatever, but what are we going to do about it, you know? And then just send this here and this here, I guess.
My revenge is inevitable.
All right. Of course. Simulation ages. All right, well. Case, sure. I mean, good news is we can block here. Actually, do we need to block? We'll turn this into a guy if we still have that. All right, we'll just take it. It's a bad risk because there's a good chance they just have a sweeper here, but you know, we'll do what we can do. I already goofed this game up anyway. Actually, I was thinking I might play this first on the off chance we find something we actually want to cast with the dragon ability here. Sure. And there it is. All right, so we did find something. So gaining a little bit of life. I don't know how important that's going to be. Yeah, might as well attack. I mean, if they have the sweeper, they have the sweeper. If not, we still get to play Magic. They're missing a second white, though. All right, Simulation Aegis. That's fine. I think we're still okay here. Okay, cool. Weird game. Yeah, this is one that's totally on me. I just didn't read the nutrient block. Of course, if it's glowing, it has indestructible. That was just dumb. Had I gotten rid of the Zoetic Glyph, maybe they find like an Assimilation Aegis or something. Or I guess they would have drawn this or the Jete sooner. But at that point, then we're probably fine and we have way more life. So, things happen. Fortunately, our deck just has a bunch of random cards that can deal with things, so we didn't just get completely run over there after a stupid mistake. I mean, I will say, this is a dragon deck. I mean, there are 13 dragons, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 dragons. This is a real pile of dragons. How much would I change? I don't know. There was a lot of times I wanted more Disruptive Stormbrood. Partly because when you get to playing in the matchups that have Screaming Nemesis, that's going to be your toughest thing, right? And that's one you want to get rid of. And we do have the mana to support that between the Maelstroms, the Starting Towns, and the Paleontologists. And I guess the treasure we can make off of Sarkhan. And so it's probably doable. If anything, I might want to swap one more something to have another breeding pool, but that's just kind of splitting hairs, really. Some of this is just, you got to draw your cards, right? Even against the red decks, if we were to have a Repulsive Mutation at the right time, or again, if we were to draw the Stormbrood at the right time, then we're probably okay and can win those matchups. Or early on, having Burst Lightnings and Abrades to get rid of their creatures. Or even Moira, just getting to gain life, right? That's all very important. So, yeah, I don't know. This is one I had a blast with. We went 5-3, but it's a small sample size, so those could go either way. But yeah, if you want to play dragons, this is one way. I mean, this is heavy on dragons, but it does what we want it to do. So you know, there's that. Yeah, but either way, y'all know the drill. Link in the description, all that good stuff. Become a member, because we're going to be setting up stuff soon, so you can put your Spider-Man request on the wheel for decks that we'll be making. And don't forget, leave a relevant comment, because we're going to start doing giveaways every week based on your comments. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.